in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans.
Set to kick off.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They got masks and all.
Now a man who played high school ball here in LaGrange, Texas, J.K. Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
The tackle made by
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They set up the screen for Dobbins. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
You.
3 yards remain for second down.
Street.
Here's Dobbins.
I don't even own a gun right now.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about
what one of the GMs
in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big
I go, I just hit straight highway.
Get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
If you catch me on the interstate, you got the hell of a
got
name.
The first down inside the 10, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Texans nothing. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Depending on what you want.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
City of brotherly hate.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Williams, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
You got to close out.
Yeah. That's way cool.
From the 27, Mahomes. Dorsett's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have.
They need to figure out how to stop that shit.
On the opening drive.
Happening.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I
Can't
feel
quit
like
out
they've got a
until
good
you actually
mindset going in. In fact,
so
the
they just
discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
At the 40-yard.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Got him either.
Now Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Lets it go for Nelson. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Burrow from his own end zone. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And some room to maneuver. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when
you
a back's having a great
80,
game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
And yours on 80 right now. He's good rebound.
Now Dobbins. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case,
what
do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State.
62
carried the ball every time
defense.
they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can
just accept the squad invite so we can play.
That they've done that here in the first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Coverage by Keanu Neal.
Great won't join the squad, though.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from inside the 20,
I got 2 dunks
at the 18.
Like I'm using.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. That's caught by Howard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
You can't even get pro moves. You can't even get pro dribble moves. No, you can't.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one
this year
forward as
might be
they stop
different.
it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. toss. Here's Balaj. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Kalen Balaj with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone.
I'm a
Second
Jokic.
rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. But
the Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0.
Y'all get off the phone, we can actually go in.
At this stage, you're still too early.
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
Dish. Bucket.
Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2nd and 9.
That pass, though, is ridiculous. And we got a glass lock. Let's go. I'm letting you know. I'm not letting him out rebound.
Caught by Nelson. And he'll maybe get
First
back
half,
to the line of scrimmage,
I'm
but no
running.
more than that. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
For Baltimore.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now Burrow. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarter.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Sure.
first down. Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Burrow looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
First down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
Running the sweep with McLaurin. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line.
Second down and 8. They go play action with Burrow. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to touchdown Ravens.
Burrow on the keeper.
That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career. But he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Drink it.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Hauling it in, Nelson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans cut into that lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Texans 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Second and 11.
You got to everybody see.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I don't know what I think the Panthers ain't even won a game yet.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Returnable here from the 38. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he finds the tight end, Reed. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Gonna take a shot for Gallup.
That boy Gallup is freaking Randy Moss out here. Oh my goodness.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. They start the second half here with Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The 45-yard line.
Six yards left on second down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's third down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
12 yards on the return that time, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
So what now?
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
1st down, Baltimore.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st down, Dobbins. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and goal.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Here's a run with Balaj. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28. Texans 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right?
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Houston. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
A gain of 30.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, they'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Who got Jordan Love?
2nd and 8 coming up.
That's right.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
24-yard gain.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. They'll run here with Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
That's tough right there when you get too long.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as the Ravens push further out in front. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Texans 21. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
At the 14-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter of play.
Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On the draw, this is Smith. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
It's now 3rd down and long.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He was 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. And this one complete to Reed. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They gotta fix that big snap.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On first down, Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
The
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Gain of 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
It was kind of laggy a couple games I played
and as
today.
he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
And then like
Ended up making a nice
17%,
play,
I think.
even though it was complete.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage.
I'm trying to be
to
all-star
the
too by the
11.
end of the week.
Not at all
If I
what
can get
they
the games in
envisioned
without
on
it being
3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I'm really gonna try to grind for Legend. Try to play as much on my one player versus all over the place.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Cause I can still play on this one. I don't know if everybody I play with is jumping over to the 5, to be honest with you. Everybody money ain't the same. Some niggas like, man, fuck that, I don't want to abandon my progress in November, December. Play the new 2K, so.
His guys will get the football back. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
Because the game costs more on the PlayStation 5, costs $70.
But this time, the big swing was
So
taken,
when you buy the $100 edition, you get the game, and you get $20 for the VC, so it's the same money.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground.
I mean, I'll still be playing 20. It would be
taking care of the ball. All the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
I just wasn't sure, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm going to try to get my hands on the 5, but if something happens where I'm not able to, I don't want to be like, damn, I sit here waiting on the 5, nah, I still want to play 2K, I'm about to start in December.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between...
It's different for you than it is for me, Marcus, because you play Madden, so you playing something that's going to fill your time, still such time that 5 come out, and if it don't, you ain't lose shit, because you still got your Madden players.
So they can't run the football.
Right.
3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying
I
up a little bit here.
I don't think you have to play a lot of games. I think you got to have great good percentage. I think 2K factor in wins and percentage into that, you know, how fast you rep up. Because I know, like, a lot of YouTubers, they was fucking hit the Legend like December. They had to fucking hit the Legend in 3 months.
No sleep.
Yeah, that's time. And so I follow a dude named Brutal Sims. He got a regular job that he worked. You know what I'm saying? On top of it, he a content creator.
Able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive, and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They may want to go back to that one first.
He got 2 kids and he game record videos. It's your win percentage. So I look at some people that have Legend, you know what I'm saying, and even like I look at like Gas and I look at Winston. Winston got less games played than Gas, but he got a higher win percentage. So he winning more games and he playing more comp games to give you higher reps. Like when you play Pro-Am, those games give you more reps than rep games. So if he got like 200 wins in the Pro-Am, that's not the same as 200 rep games when it comes to rank.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I looked at somebody who had legend. I think it was like 2,500 rec games and like 1,000 park games.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he will be brought down, but a first and
19, I had 2,500 rec games played. I didn't play in the park, but then I also played on multiple characters. So it's like, I could have, you know what I'm saying, well, that don't affect the rep. That's different because it don't work that way with multiple characters. It's still what you're saying.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now Mahomes. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
So you had the Madden Blues, right?
I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
It might sound like the Blues. Like, I just killed my dog.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Oh no, I get it.
Down 14.
He's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him.
Came back, made it 14.
Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger. And he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And threw a pick.
And they will take a knee here.
Burrow on the keeper.
A
loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take a knee.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Ravens, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Extra, how you like this going to school from home shit? Oh, okay. Yeah, training starting now too. I got 2 schedules, page of logins. I'm like, wait, the fuck? I gotta work.